Eh. Mapeka, mapeka. Weka mapeka. Wewe, DJ. Do you want your head on the chopping board? Rudisha hiyo ngoma. Kabisa. Weka Jerusalema kwanza before watu wakae. Mtu yote asikae. Twende hiyo. Twende. Sawa. So tunaanza example Tunaanza na hii leg right Sawa. Twende. 1 2 3. 1 2 3. 1 2 3 alafu 1 2 3 4. Haya, sawa? Sawa? Alafu tukirudi tunaanza na hii mguu mwingine DJ. Sawa. So tunaenda 3 alafu 1 2.
Kwa heshima kuna wale ambao wanajua kuicheza. Naomba wakuje mbele. You know, we just need to learn from those ones who know. Si ndio? Otherwise tusikue midhogodhani hapa, mdhokoi na ndengu na ngwashe na nini. Si unaona mimi nimechukua back seat because hapo siko. The challenge iko na wenyewe. Please, let's see them.
Hakuna cha kuchukua backseat, Madam President.
Na pia, I want you to understand that BK's team, they are celebrating 1 year old into the system today. The other thing that you need to know, others are celebrating maybe their 2nd year, 3rd year. But the beauty is we said we are one family. So the ones who know the challenge, the ones who know 1 2 3, 1 2 3 and 1 2 3 4, wakuje mbele tafadhali. Na ndio hawa ni sawa. So let's go.
Sawa, DJ cheza kama wewe. This
kichwa, tigiza miguu, nikashindwa. How that coordination doesn't come. When I tried the head, the legs refused to move automatically. Na nikasema we hapa tuna kazi ya kufanya, but we learn new things every day, si ndio? I'm learning to be the moderator, the MC, and many things today. But I can tell you from today, I delegate this responsibility to the leaders who are with me in this team, because we are growing together, isn't it? Yes, that is one thing that I have learned, that I must now delegate, and if leader does not take their responsibility, then I have many choices. I'm not lost in choices, but we must grow each other as we look towards the growth of the family. This afternoon is going to be very short indeed. We are going to start off with Madam Prexy. Oh, yes! And the reason why we are going to have this is to hear stories of people, what BF Suma has done for them within the shortest time period, and to tell us our best skill in this network. She's one of the fastest growing leaders, and this one she has said again and again and again. She now has her own bank statement. She now can look forward to getting her own car, and now she's flexing the muscle so that she comes to 10 million where I am. Every day she tells me, ondoka hapo, ondoka hapo, ondoka hapo. Na ananiambia uzuri, BF Suma is not lost for choices in products. So whatever is there is what we will sell. Madam Prexy, na kuuliza ukuje mbele. Her name is Prexidis Mwasia BK. What you used to? What I smoke daily.
Yeah.
Okay.
Lovely, lovely, lovely. So how has been your stay? I know some of us are meeting me for the first time. You know, you need to have a trademark. A trade what? And my trademark is excitement. Nobody who can take it away from me. Everywhere I walk, I leave my vibes. I leave my trademark in everywhere I step in this world. Oh, yes. So before I tell you exactly, today I'm talking about invitation skills. And before then, I want to teach you something. Wake up. I'll be telling you why I'm teaching. Just wake up. So I'll teach you a way of clapping. You know, I've done networking. Later, I'll tell you about that. So it goes like, just raise your two hands and just bend them. Then yes, just try this. Yes, yes, yes. Then clap your hands. Yes. Oh, yes. BF Suma rocks. Let's try that. So, just face your legs. So I want to do...
Yes, 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 yes. Yes, 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 yes.
Oh.
Yes.
BF Suma rocks.
BF Suma rocks.
Okay, let's try that. Yes, yes, yes.
Yes, 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 yes.
Oh.
Yes.
That's it. Next time I'll be teaching you a song. So of course I'll be telling you exactly who I am. And of course, two of my heroes. Actually, there are three heroes in my life after God. One of my heroes, the late Mouse Muro, says, there are people who came to this world, they have never shown up. Imagine kuna watu wako ulimwenguni, kazi yao ni kuharibu oxygen and space. They have no purpose. Job, I'm talking. And another hero, Les Brown, says, the worst bit, the misery, is to come to this world. And later you realize you have never lived. So have you lived? Have you lived? And actually, that's my key purpose in life is to live. And I want everything beautiful that money can buy on this earth, I'm going to achieve. And that's one of the sole reasons. So those are my first two heroes. After God, my next hero is BK. He's a very special man in my life. I'll be telling you why. He's a very special man in my life. You know, I come from a background of a housewife. Worked so hard, no pay, no recognition. And I spent part of my life as a beggar. I could either beg or steal. You have to be a good thief to survive as a housewife. And every day began with arguments, day in. And I used to ask God questions. Is there anything better into life than this? So for him, bring the business home and trusting the wife to be part of this business made all the difference in my life. This company has given me a chance to become. I'm becoming. Wow. And all my dreams, you know, Manda, little many should change because I could have gone with the 2,000. They're right. I'll tell you what I've put on first. For me, it wasn't a resolution. It was a total commitment. I don't resolve. I commit. And these are my commitment. It was written on 31st, midnight. So, 2021, June 8th, I'll have grown 5 senior crown leader lines. And of course, I'm earning 5 million. Take my words very clearly. I'm doing 5,000 PV to earn 5 million like Mr. Manda by 8th June. And I'm going to achieve all the common incentives within the year and growing over 100 leaders by June 8th. And they are all qualified leaders. That's me. So those are my dreams. Is either do or die. It's either reasons or results. Let's talk about, we are talking about my topic now. I can go back, invitation. Skills, of course. And for more about me, I'm a mother of 4. My firstborn is 40. My baby is 25. And the secret, number 1, brilliant products. I want to show you what I'm using. Show you a product beside the NMN. These are my products I used. I've just swallowed them. They are all here. Very far. Yes. You want to earn 5 million? All of them together. The coffees are here. In the hotels, you never see me take tea. I don't. I'm a brand. I use my products. Yeah? Microphone is over here.
Microphone.
The microphones, they are all here. So, lovely. So, I'm a product of the product. What I have a lot is energy out of the NMN. You cannot beat me. Tunaweza dance mpaka kesho kutwa. And you're going to leave me here going. So I can talk and talk. So the key behind it is invitation skills. Let's see how to invite so that we can build a what? A huge, humongous team. You know, the biggest asset in our business is people. Not about money. It's what? The more people you know, or the more people you can know, you can grow your business. From a background of a housewife, I never knew people. The only people I knew were watchmen and house helps. And when I was told to go out and bring my friends, my relatives, those are people I brought. And I realized my business could not grow beyond that. So what did I do? Number one, the first thing I did, and these are the basics I'm going to tell you. What I did is, number one, to work on myself. From inside to, when I was a housewife, I had 4 challenges. Number one, I used to shrub. Number 2, I used to stammer. Number 3, I was old and I was obese. So if you want to win people, you have to work on yourself. From inside to outside. And the first working, you work from your neck up. Let me show you. This is my office. These are the 2 books. Because we are using the train, these are the 2 books. This one I'm reading the 4th time. Because it has given me a chance to be calm and feel important. So if you want to win in our business, you have to do what? And feel what? Feel important. And the next one is by David Shears, and the next one is by J.C. Maxwell, Developing the Leader Within You. So working on myself from shrubbing, obese, low self-esteem, is out of reading these books. When you come to my house, my library is more expensive than my wardrobe. We are so keen because you attract who you are. You attract who you are. So if you want to attract big people, and that's what is happening into my life, I'm attracting all the big people. And this company is giving me a chance to live at the top. Oh my goodness. Living at the top. This company. So what happened when we came to BF Suma? Of course, the most exciting bit was I was given a chance to run my own business. The companies we have done all through, I was under the umbrella of Kasema. Of course, nobody who could feel the fires behind this housewife. And I could hide behind him with all the reasons. You know, I'm a housewife. I'm shrubbing. I don't know how to talk. I don't know where to start. But when I came to BF Suma, and that was my turning point, and realized I can run my own business line, and I can prove the powers behind this housewife, I was ready to do. But all that comes from working on your own. So some bit of soul searching. Are you ready to work on yourself? Are you ready to work on yourself? From inside what? As a BF Suma distributor, you have to be a reader. You have to do what? Because you're going to attract big people in your business. Probably not you, but they'll come within the lineage. And they look upon you for knowledge, skills. And if you are not equipped, wanaangalia wanasema hii jamaa ijui itatupeleka wapi, hii mungithi yake sio tuelekezea wapi. And that's how you see people losing teams. People lose teams because there is nothing they can look upon. So working on what? Your first image, your impression, and that's exactly what people buy. People buy you. They don't buy the BF Suma business. So how do you look and feel important to attract? Number one, dressing. Number one, what? Every time you move from your house, for you to be able to invite, attract, you have to dress to kill. You are, yani unavaa, unaua. You must be the sender. Unavaa nini? So every time you wake up and you are leaving your house, and have you realized when you are smart, you feel heavy, like a butterfly? That should be the feeling every day to attract and to be able to invite. Ukikuta au feel hivi, rudi ndani, vaa tena. You dress and dress because people, you are going to attract who you are. Are you aware that in Kenya, ata wallet ijae makaratasi, and you are smart, you are successful, and you're going to attract people. Very, very, very important. So for you to build your image, to be able to invite people, listen to you, you have to dress. Yes. Then the next one, the next one is to walk faster. Kindly learn, if you watch me, I walk so fast. I have no time to waste. You must learn to walk. Hii kutembea hivi. Ni kama ulimwengu ulikuishia mapema. You have no vision, you have no one. You know, I watch people in Nairobi. You find them, when you watch people in the streets of Nairobi, you see them walking. When there is an accident, they stop. They watch the accident. Alafu ikiisha wanaendelea. Because they don't know where they are going. Learn to walk 25 faster. Very, very important. It's one power of them. Because every time you walk faster, you live for vibes. People wonder, who is that? Who has passed? Are we together? The next one is to be a good listener. To be what? Those are qualities for inviting. To be a good what? You have to be a good listener. We need to talk what? Talk less. We need to do what? Talk less. We need to talk less. Listen what? Yeah. And know what comes in is what goes out. Make sure we are smart enough, and that's why we have the books on that. So that is working on ourselves to be able to. Then the next one, you have to be a product of the product. When you walk out there, what do people see you? Do they see that you need the products more than them? Yanu megasha. Are we together? Do they see the reflection of what you are talking about? You know, I loved what Mr. Where is he? All the way from Mombasa. Where is this great man? Kiblagat. You know, the story you said yesterday really touched me about this. Let's talk about big money and the cars. Allow skati mefanya nini? Kauko nyuma. Are we together? But you know, we have to start from somewhere. Let me tell you. Sijui kama ulimwenguni kuna mtu amevaa mtumba kushida mimi. I know mtumba in detail. To an extent, ukiwa umevaa mtumba, out of the smell, I can tell you where it comes from. I know all because I've sold it. And that's how I swear I will never, ever, ever wear mtumba in my life. I'll work mpaka ni grow. Oh my God, I will never, ever, ever. I did it. I'll never do it again. And I'm going to work so hard. So that my family, nobody who will ever do what? When God blesses you, kindly lift yourself. Don't still bend down to where you began. Because He can still take it away. Are we together? So very, very important. That's another key point. So being a product of what? Use the product, be the image, so that when people see, they can see. Then you have to conquer yourself. And conquering yourself is what you read, what you watch, and the people you surround yourself with. Don't surround yourself with small people. Make sure you surround yourself with people who challenge you. And of course, people who uplift you, people who build you. And every time you are doing something, ask, what is in it there for me? Every time you have to ask what is there for. If there is nothing for you, quit it. Then the next one is excitement. Sells a lot in our business. Hii biashara haipendi utu uzima. Maturity. Ukiwa na utu uzima sana hapa, utakaa bila pesa. Hii biashara haipendi utu uzima. You see those executive disease? Where, you know, kuna watu wanakuwa na pesa alafu they suffer from a what? Executive disease. Hii biashara haipendi utu uzima. Ukileta utu uzima hapa, utakaa bila pesa. You have to change with the times. You see, like the people we are talking are these young people. Are we together? Yes. You have to understand them. You understand these young people so that you can grow. Ukiona wanapenda dance, you dance with them. Ukiona wanataka kutwist nywele, help them to twist. I'm telling you, to win these people are not easy. But that's where the future lies. Our business future lies on the young people. We need to understand them. I'm still talking about qualities of what you need to have to be able to invite and attract. Very, very important. Then the next one is we need to check our attitudes. You know, our attitude forms almost 80% of our business. It's about what we feel about what we know. And you know, wrong attitude can rob everything good in you, and that is you. Very, very important. So every day, make sure you organize your attitude. You know, nobody will make you happy. BK cannot make me happy. I make myself happy. You can only, that's true. True. No one who can. Motivation comes from within. From within. It has to come from hata tukishinda pa tupike ndebe na tukwambia you can do it, you are blessed. If it doesn't come from within, ni kuharibu wakati. Are we together? All that's come from within. So very, very important. Check your attitude. Make sure you have the right attitude. And never prejudge. Never do what? So when you're in the field, don't prejudge. Don't prejudge. Don't say this one has 10 cars. Probably these 10 cars are borrowed. Are we together? Or this person is a cleaner, cannot do it. You know, there are people, what we look at in our business is their ambition and the willingness. Their what? Ambition. Probably one came to the world and the world has played them badly, but they need just somebody to spot them and pick them. But we are also saying when you are shooting, you need to shoot from the hip up. You know, when you are inviting and looking for business partners, we always go for the people we can do what? We can challenge. Do we go for the people we can challenge? We can instruct. You need to go for the people who challenge you. People who stretch you. People who can lift you up. Are we together? Those are the right people of your business. Our business, we are high street shop. We are what? I'm telling you, our products are not cheap. Our products are for people who understand the value. Understand what? And they understand the value they own themselves. So you need to get people who have the buying power. Imagine if you live here, then in Nairobi, you go to Mathare to look for people to build BF Suma. Are we together? So we have to go out and get people who challenge. So we say, when we are shooting, shoot from what? From the hip what? Up. So where do we find these people? We have friends. We have relatives. We have what? We have neighbors. That's called warm market. It's called what? Your warm market, unless you messed it, should take you to senior crown leader. My warm market is taking me to senior, oh my goodness, crown leader. Your warm market, unless you have robbed your warm market, or you have messed it, or you have destroyed, or you have been so unreasonable with them, that's warm what? Warm market. But you have to find them without prejudging. And the worst way to do is put them down in a list of what? In a list of names. Are we together? Put them down. And your biggest warm list is in our phone books. Get everybody. So we find them in our warm list. Social media, churches, from the village, you know where you began. You went to primary school, you went to high school, you went to college. These are people you can invite. Are we together? Yes. All this. You have all this organization. And every time you meet somebody, you have to see them as an asset. Asset. Yani ukiona mtu unaona PV. Ukiona mtu unaona ni PV. Let me tell you what happens. In JKUAT. You see, when I enter the lift, when I'm outside the lift and nimebonyesha your lift, and niangalia wale wanaingia si watu wanaweza elezewa biashara, I don't get to that lift. I wait for the next one. Yani naangalia wale wanakaa kwa nguvu. And when they get in, I get in with them. Even if I'm not going to that floor. And I master nicely. Jamaa anakaa smart. Naangalia kiatu. Naangalia mshipi. That's it. Then you know I can do something? I'll just drop my pen on you know, men are so generous. Even my phone. Tamwangushia your phone. Then I bend. Oh, sorry, have I hurt you? Tunaanzia wapi? Apo. Nikianzia hapo. Then very fast I want to know, you work here? Which floor? See, I'm going to 4th floor. Akisema ako 10th floor, namwambia hata mimi I work in what? 10th floor. So we go. Then you know the next thing I flash so fast? I flash my business. I have a business card. I don't know exactly where it is. I flash my business card. So in our business, for you to win, one of the skills is to have a serious business card. Not just a business card. Not just a what? Business card. A business card that can send vibes. And it can leave people asking questions. So I have 2 business cards. I have one from BF Suma. And of course, I've ordered more. I've paid for more. This one, I thank this brilliant company. And I have my personal. So this one has BF Suma. I have my personal card. It's my name is Prexidis Kasema, business coach and an entrepreneur. Hapo chini nimeandika my telephone numbers, my email, then born to make a difference. Then I've shown where I am. And the back of my card is what? Millionaire Associates. So when they take my card, oh, yes. You want to be one? You want to know how to make it? You want to be a millionaire. By the time nimalizane na wewe, that's called cold market. For you to win the cold market, you need to have a serious business card. My business card for cold market doesn't have any BF Suma anywhere. And I'll tell you why. You know, Kenyans have lost money because they want something from nothing. They don't understand a genuine company like this and all the pyramids out there. So when they see BF Suma, they realize it's just like the other thing. I lost money. And when you give somebody your card, and the 3 steps you find it down, how would you feel? Very bad, isn't it? Yes. And that's the sole reason. So I have one. This one was given by the company. This one, all my important people, yani nikiotaka kuonyesha nguvu zangu, nawapatianga hii. We meet in parties, family parties. I just flash. Wanasema ngai, that's it. That's me. This one. Then the one prospecting. So on your name list, make sure you don't go to bed before you add 3 names on your list. If you have a business card, you know, for you to receive, you have to work. So every time I flash my card, I ask, can I have you? Yours. Can I have what? So most men do like this. Oh, sorry, nimesahau, they don't have. Very fast, I have my pen. Am I equipped? Can I have your number here? Wananiandikia. And before we arrive there, nimeshapiga. Ikataka kulia nawaambia, I don't think you have given me the right number. Kindly check. Are we together? So that totals to beating fear. For you to invite, you must beat fear. Fear is false evidence appearing real. It's not real. You have to beat fear. You have to be a product of the product. You have to look it. You have to breathe it. You have to eat it. Product of what? You have to be a product. So you have to beat fear. Fear makes people poor. Actually, I think Moses just forgot to put it on the slates. It's a sin. Actually, it's a huge sin. You know, one can go to hell. Imagine you become poor because of fear. And you know the best way to fight fear is to act. When you act, that's it. Let me ask you, can no kill you? Can you say I'm dying because somebody has told you no? Will the next person know that you have been told no? Yes. So you have to have a very thick skin. Someone talks about thick what? Thick skin. Then you have to commit. You have to be so committed to do it every day, to invite every day, day in, day out. You have to invite every day, day in, day out. And what I found winning for me, every day I have a power hour. Power hour. From 4 to 5, I walk out. I love what? I love all the good things man can buy. I love nice cars. I love dressing. Oh my goodness. I love beautiful things. I love nice earrings. I love good things. I love what this life can offer. And that's one sole reason I work so hard. Hata Biblia imeandika kwanza Hakuna yule atakupenda hata ukiwa kwa ndege, oxygen iende, ikiteremka sitapatia, akasema tajipatia mimi kwanza. Yeah? So there is what we call the will of life. Because if you learn how to invite and build a strong business, going to help you accomplish the will of life. Up there is finance. There is fiscal health. Our company offers all that, offers money. There is physical health. There is social health. There is spiritual health. There is recognition. There is family. And there is actualization. And that's my second ultimate goal. That if today you were to pack and go, what will the world say about you? How many people are going to be happy because you lived? Or you came to this world, you just showed up? How are we together? And that should be the ultimate of everybody. How many changes, not just in your life, other people's what? And that should be our ultimate. But there's no way you can change one's life if yours is not changed. No wonder BF Suma says, become a leader, start with 3, become a senior diamond leader, achieve everything so that you are settled. When you are settled, you'll be able to help others. Are we together? So as I finish, just get to understand. We have one life to live together. One time and one moment. We cannot take this business for granted. It's a God-given opportunity. And I want us to give it the seriousness it deserves. Are we together? Let's work as a team. It's a team. Of course, some will, some won't. So, what? Next. Somebody, somewhere, is waiting. That's it. You know, you cannot drag a dead horse to the finish. Ukiona kwa timu kuna wale umefuruta waendi. Unajua kwetu kuna tukondoo huko Ukambani. Kuna tukondoo ukipeleka sokoni, tukondoo. Hii miguu ya kwanza kakiingiza chini kwa mchanga. Hata ukifuruta akaendi. Unaachana nako. Are we together? And that's where, when you join somebody in the business, from day one, you have to tell them what it is. Wasikukalia katoka. Hapa, unajua, imagine somebody is showing you how to become rich. Are we together? So let's work the business, and I've come to the end of presentation, and I wish you the best, brilliant, wonderful 2021. And this is the year the Lord has made. For the first time on earth, this housewife, on June 8th, 5 million is dropping into my account. He said that do or die. Wish you the best.
Wow. Have you heard that? That is Madam Pretty or Prexidis, a crown leader who next month will be a senior crown leader, if not this month. Anytime from now. Anasema mtazikula ama mpende tu. Bas. She says products pale nje watakula mpaka watembee na magoti. I like her commitment, because each one of us, until you commit yourself and say, it is do or do, then you ain't going anywhere. There is no rank that you ought to be there for more than 3 months. That I believe, in all certain terms. Every rank, the maximum time you should give yourself is 3 months. If you are caught there within 3 months, you didn't intend to leave that rank. And woe unto you, because people are coming, and people are watching, and people are going for the goodies. What are the goodies? Senior crown leader. End of thinking capacity. That is the end of road in BF Suma. And all I have prayed for, I keep praying that I get ladies, because that is what I... Oh, yes! To go happy? Fame. The wall of fame. Yes. Unaona? Oh! Oh! yes, there we go. Now, what we are saying is that the journey has just begun for majority of the team. I have been there. I know how cold it feels to be up there, but it has its own goodness. It has its own challenges. And all I can say, until you commit yourself to the process and start side shows, you ain't going anywhere. Any moment you speak about BF Suma. Any person you see, speak about BF Suma. Don't speak about those who have failed. Speak about your journey, tell your story, and say how far you intend to go and when you intend to be there. I like that spirit. In the near future, you will see just KE on the first page. And that's the trend that we need to have as we invite, of course, all the other people. Have you been challenged? Please, just talk. She was alone here. And her voice was, vibrating. I could see her smile. I could see she was talking from inside with passion. How many of you come here and talk with that kind of passion? The moment you emit that kind of control and confidence, I tell you, nobody will say no to you. But the moment you start speaking like, hata unasema, unajua inafanya kazi kwa kampuni ingine inauzanga madawa. No, that's not the starting point. And how you look and how you approach people is what will make a difference. I think we've borrowed enough, and those who are writing, I am sure they have taken things that will kickstart their business from where there has been stagnation. Now, today we said this afternoon will be easy. We are going to listen to two more people before we go to the breaking point that says which way forward. And I will request Mr. Innocent. Mr. Innocent Muinde is the newest crown leader in the house. Yes. Oh, yes. Yes. Oh, yes. BF Suma rocks. Barely 5 months into the system. And he is a senior crown leader. Mr. Innocent Muinde. Karibu sana.
Wow, that's humbling. That's humbling. Very humbling, Madam President. My name is Innocent Mutiso Muinde, and I love music. I want to dance, by the way.
Mami na utunya maembe joni sio kanyumba na weta bidii sia umetima na suni majini. Mami na utunya maembe joni sio kanyumba na weta bidii sia umetima na suni majini. Kede wisi kwe majini na utuziano ndojo la jeno yumano na kwa kana ya kwa nini mwa ikongo. Kede wisi kwe majini na utuziano ndojo la jeno yumano na kwa kana ya kwa nini mwa ikongo. Masuni mayuba buzi keda no makusyo laje umane maembe ndiye no wa mwiteka na wekanye. Masuni mayuba buzi keda no makusyo laje umane maembe ndiye no wa mwiteka na wekanye. Eko kwa ni tumwana niendo mane kwa adina kwanza keka ikushanuka nidhani mshambo taku. Eko kwa ni tumwana niendo mane kwa adina kwanza keka ikushanuka nitwa mbala moko taku. Itina wadhina mwingi ngaya kabingwa ngamio monga tika taxi driver mwendwa kadi airport.
Done. Wow. DJ. Sikilia uzusanye nje. Wow. That song, I love that song. I love that music. That song is one of my most favorite songs. This guy was talking about... This guy is talking about her friends, the friends that he grew with. And then when one day this guy got very rich. And this guy decided to sing a song dedicated to his friends. And he was asking them, you have been staying in your house, in your home with your mother, doing nothing. I went to look for work in Nairobi, and I worked so hard, I got so rich. And then you are sitting with your mother and asking your mother, huyu kijana ametoa wapi pesa? And then the guy gets very naughty. He says, umekaa nyumbani kwako, maembe kwetu inakuanga mingi ukabani. Then this guy asks, umekaa na mama yako mnakula maembe, mnashiba, mnaenda kwa choo, unarudi kukaa, unakula tena unarudi kwa choo. And then you asking where this guy is getting money from. Why are you not getting out to go and work? Then you never ask where this money is coming from. Are you getting my point? And then this guy says, if you just live there, relax and doing nothing, you'll always be begging. Get out and work. Just get out and do something. Yeah, and that comes, I love music, by the way. I'm a serious dancer. I love dancing. It's my favorite stuff. I can go somewhere, dance for a few minutes, and I think Manda is a witness. We went to France in a place called Cannes, where I met Manda the first time. And the whole bar was dancing kikamba. True story. What you love doing, do it your best. Go and search yourself, and what you can do, do it your best. You get my point? Today I was to handle a topic, sharing my lovely sister Rehema. So Rehema, I'll do my bit. Then I won't really handle that topic so much because I know Burale also handled the same topic yesterday about sponsoring. And he handled it very strongly. And I would say something about my life. Very simple stuff. And God, I thank my God because God gives you revelations about your life. I once met, the first time to meet Madam President was in a function that Burale was also a guest. And it was also my first time to meet Burale at the same event. And she invited us to join VF Suma. I ignored. And she became my friend. And then another time I met Manda. We were in France. And I have to say this story. This story drives me crazy about wealth. I was a normal contractor. I have a company called Iconet Group. I will make a few millions and save some money for holiday. One thing that God is giving me in this business is my dreams. I've dreamt of having everything that is fine in life. And I will get everything in this business. I want to call a few people here because I want to say my dream after they come back. Madam President, simama pale. Yes, ukiangalia hivyo, usiniangalie. Pale na uangalie hivyo. Simama hapa. Hapa. Unga mama anu isi mbeba. Aya mando ka unga mama. Uka. Ai isi mbeba unga isi nkanzisi. Bado unga mama. Sisi angale kwa ya. Tukaanzisie. Unga mama. BK kuja simama hapa. Kaangalia mbele. Smart stand here. Looking this way. No, this hapa. This spot. Gidinji, come, stand here. Madam Prexidis, come, stand here. Angalia hivyo. Madam Prexidis, there's another crown leader. Justice, come. Stand here. No, let me balance it. Let me balance it. Justice is a crown leader. I wanted that number. And I'll tell you this. And this is the dream I have for BF Suma. INEOS, are you getting it? You can never achieve it unless you're a team. Kipchoge achieved to conquer because the team was there. I have a vision what I want to achieve, and these guys have achieved in their own ways. Sindio? And we all have a dream. Wherever you're doing this business, look at everybody around you as a team member trying to make you achieve it. You get my point? My vision is what I'll talk about in a very brief way, but this is what happened with Kipchoge. Everybody was there to play a role to make Kipchoge achieve. That is the power of a team. These are senior crown leaders ahead of me, and these are crown leaders coming forward to support. We can never achieve anything in BF Suma unless we get to be a team to achieve this together. Just have a seat. Unless and until Kipchoge called everybody to be on board, you won't have achieved anything. You must have team to support you to achieve. Before I joined BF Suma, I knew BK as my uncle. I knew Prexidis. Of course, the wife of my uncle is my auntie. I knew Gidinji, I knew when I came. I became his friend. And everybody that I met stand here, I went and greeted them and joined them and listened to them. There's a time I came to Mombasa. Nilikuja tu. And in Mombasa there was everything. And I think even Madam President did not know. Aka kamutu kametoka wapi. Wakiongea nikaenda mbele na nikaongea. Kujichocha. You must believe it. And I think when we were talking, I think somebody said, "Nikama ulikuja na ukaongea kitu." Yeah, I came. Because I knew this is what I wanted to achieve. And after Mombasa, I went to her office. Na akaniambia, "What do you want to achieve?" Nikamwambia, and we wrote down, Innocent will be a senior crown leader by December. By the time I hit in 2021, I was sure I would be a senior crown leader. I went down to the ground to achieve it. It is called the power of vision. You must look at where you want to be and you go for it. One thing I'm 100% sure, and I have a serious belief in it, is that Innocent Mutiso Muinde at 50 will be over 50 million. Not just 50, over. Earning monthly at 50. Because I love, people talk about fine life. I need to tell you to dream bigger. Your dreams are too small. I've been looking at the fish there, and those fish will be in my aquarium, in my sitting room. I think you never believe it. That will come to pass before I die, because God will make me achieve. And I will be quoted. You see the way you take David Squash, Mondro, I will be quoted. Because God created me, and God says I am. I am. Because I am also a creature of, yeah, I am. I'm Innocent Mutiso Muinde Mwana Nicola. Who else is me? Me. Who else can be me? Me. Who else will be me? Me. What else do I want in life? I am everything that God has created in life. I've lived a life where I go to the bank and I hate that life. I've lived a life where I go to the bank and I go usually to the bank nowadays to borrow. I go to the bank to borrow, and I can tell you in black and white, soon and very soon, the bank will borrow from me. Soon and very soon, the bank will borrow from me. And that will come to pass. I have a dream that one day I'll be worth 1 million every week. 10 million every week. 10 million every week. 10 million every week. Because we are in like a race. Wacha nikuambie kuna pace setters wako watakaa mbele yako. But you run with them. We are here to have our own money, to live nicely. Assume we are all millionaires having over 100 million. Hiyo si pesa yangu, utakula yako peke yako. Na utaenjoy pesa yako peke yako. There is a life I will never want. A life that I lived in Cannes when I've paid my flight to go to enjoy. We went to shop with Manda. Manda huku notice. Manda took a shop. Wacha niwaambie kitu inaniumanga. And I felt I'm rich because I was saving 50,000. Nilikuwa na save. Tukaenda tukafika France. And we started shopping. We were 2 years. Tukanunua vitu, tukanunua vitu. 2 years was like, anaambia Manda, hii nguo umechukua, do you know how much it is? Manda na mwezi, around 65,000. Hai? Anachukua. Then 2 years takes her, she says it's too expensive, anaacha. Manda anamuuliza, na hii ni pesa ngapi? Pesa fulani. 2 years was like, Manda, hizi vitu ni dollars, si shillings. You know, Manda, sikuwa najua anafanyanga nini. So I'm like, this guy. And the true story is that the only cloth, the same way BK said, was an underwear that I saw was around 15,000. Nilitoka hapo kama nimeisha. Manda, you never noticed. Nilitoka kama nimebeba mfuko ya Manda. Sijui nilichukua saa ngapi. I was too humbled that I became his servant. Hai. Ayo choo thikola uma. Hai maisha sio. So why BF Suma? BF Suma is God sent to my life. BF Suma gives me everything I love. I love traveling. Before then, true story, I had gone to Brazil. I went to Rio and Sao Paulo. Nice places. And at times nilikuwa najichocha tu. Kuna kadega kanaitoka China Southern. Nikiona nataka kwenda nje napanda ka China Southern. Kana kwanga ni kama ka jumbo jet. Unafika China unaenda mpaka wow. Na siendi kununua kitu wow because it is cheaper. Unakaa kidogo unarudi, unakaa Gwanzo na unarudi Kenya. Nione nimetembea. I love traveling. Mnasemanga mnapenda fine life. I love fine life. Let me define my house. My house, and this is a thing I say because God has to. Nimesema tulipewa topic tuko wawili, mimi naongea ile topic yangu. Utaongea ile nyingine. My house will be like this. And I need to tell you everything so that you dream bigger. My house will be an aquarium. The sitting room will be big. It will be an aquarium. You see the way we have a meeting at K1, 4th floor. That will all be my sitting room, around that size. And there will be an aquarium. One of the sitting rooms, see the main sitting room, I have one sitting room that I have to go there, meditate, look at my fish, just be there and feel it. I see fish here and I feel nice. It will be an aquarium. As I'm sitting, I can see fish. And I can play with them. Unajua napeangwa chakula, you stand here, they come around you, and it's a nice feeling. And then I will have horses, all colors. Blue, yellow, green, every color of a sheep. Hata kama paint, they will love the colors that a permanent paint that hawezi toa. Hata zikinyeshewa haitoki. I love all the colors of horses. And the land I will have, nimeona artificial to rivers. I love artificial rivers. Inapitisha maji kabisa. Maji inaenda na inapambiwa tena kwa inarudi. There must be a river in between where I stay and where my horses are. I have to go there. And where my swimming pool is, I don't need to walk. I need to be in a slide. Nitakuwa kama mtoto unasema kwa maji. And I swim because I'm living once in this life. Na hii maisha nitaishi. And I always tell you guys, I have to live this life. By the way, nitaishi. And the saddest part is that some people seated here will never even live that life. Because your dreams are too small. You must dream very abnormal dreams that when you wake up at night, you write something. And I need to repeat, and I've told you this thing several times. You must have big dreams enough that when you wake up at night, you write something. Because it's a dream, and you have to achieve it. God must give you visions that are real. And God has given me a vision of what I want to live, how I want to live, the kind of how to, and God has given me this as the vessel that will take me to the promised land. Usiamke ndoto za kushtua. Where did the failure? One of my people dreamt akikibizwa na kisu. I think somebody said, one of the guys, wamuta mchua sasa anaitwa Kimolo. Kimolo aliniambia Kasioki hiyo kitu. Hey, nilikuwa nakibizwa na kisu na nimeshuka na nimejua ni nani alikuwa na kisu. Nikamwambia Kimolo, and you are becoming my leader in my team. You are a foster na unakimbizwa na mapepo. Hey. What kind of a life is that, by the way? So, there is a very simple secret that I've learned when I've done multi-level marketing now, network marketing for around, now I'm turning my 6th month. Yes, I've never done it before. You don't need to do something to know it. You need to just have self-belief. And give yourself targets that are big enough that you can't sleep. Are you getting me? And that is what gave me the energy to talk to people. I just noticed one thing. You can never achieve it unless you have people. It's a business of people. You have to talk to people to make it. And when I was doing these things, always I would remember where I'm coming from and where I want to be. So when you have a self-belief in your destination, even when you're talking to people, words come that will make these people know you're so confident in what you're talking about. When you never believe in our brand, you will never convince anyone to join this business. You must believe in the business for you to convince people to join the business. And that's where the secret in sponsoring comes in. You sponsor well when you believe. And you'll be able to convert people to believe in your dream when you already believe it. Are you getting my point? So my secret in being a top sponsor is the belief in the business and the product. The products worked on me. I had blood pressure for some years, and I am never having that problem anymore. So long as I believe in the products, it is me and it is my time to go and talk to people. So I always tell myself and the people that I meet that if you don't talk about BF Suma products to other people, you're a witch. Because the people that you have not talked to will die, will suffer for a very long time because you are not able to talk to them. Are you getting my point? So I would want to finish, because I know our topic is shared, before I introduce my sister. Anasemanga Mumunya PV. She's called Mumunya PV. If we are politicians, tungekuwa tunamuita huko kwa baraza Mumunya PV is coming. So as I finish, I would want to tell you also this. When you have sincere and clean heart, a very sincere, open and clean heart, your business will grow. Because people will be attracted to you. People will believe you. And people will want to work with you. As I sit, my dreams are valid. Innocent will be earning over 50 million. Over. It means 200 million, 300, I don't care. 50 at 50. By the time I'm hitting my 50th birthday, and that will come to pass, and God in heaven knows I'm telling you, Innocent will be earning over 50 million monthly. And when I say innocent, I mean, Manda said we'll note down what you want to achieve. I'm not saying me. I'm saying you. What is your target in this business? What is your target in this business? Manda, there's a place we went in Monaco, tukaambiwa kuna nyumba mtu analipanga 500,000 per night. Hiyo nyumba nitalala. Na nitalala for 1 week. Kabisa, ngakoma maunge. And I got, yeah. Onana kwa toyo tuonge tu wabu. Hiyo nikikama, nilikuwa namwambia ni understand. Hiyo nilikuwa naongea Kifaransa. You get my point. I must live in that place for 1 full week. The yacht he's talking about, we saw yachts, and they are not cheap. It's fine life. The choice is yours. The choice is yours. The choice is yours. The choice is mine and you. Madam President ametoka, I would want to introduce my second, my co-presenter to talk about our topic of sponsoring. Madam Rehema Mumunya PV.
Wanangu hoye! Wanangu hoye! Mombasa juu! That was strategic. Our sisters have not enjoyed themselves because we are in Swahili land. Kweli? Na taarabu si taarabu bila kutingi? Haya basi mambo. Thank you very much. I'm so humbled to stand before you. I don't deserve it. Oh, thank you very much. I deserve to stand before you. Madam President, because you started this. BK, because you started it. Madam Prexidis, before you started it. My journey in BF Suma dates back to exactly 15th of April 2020. Mr. BK had called me when he got the new opportunity. We were somewhere together. But she cornered me. And I went to K1. And when the presentation was done to me, I knew I was in the right place at the right time. And so I asked them to sign me up. But I didn't remember that I didn't have money. And I remembered that, you know, when you are outside here, kufuliza. I mean, outside here, things are tough. And we know all the companies wale wanakopesha pesa. And the beauty about Kenyans, they'll do mshwari kulipa M-Pesa. Wamalize na M-Pesa, wafanye sijui gani na gani na gani. I knew all those things. Not because I'm in a position not to make the money. I make the money. My background, I'm a civil servant of 36 years. I work for Public Service, Youth and Gender. That is State Department of Youth for the past 36 years. I'm a haki yetu person. Ukiona kichwa yangu inalipuka, I'm a trade union activist. And you know it's not very easy to survive in the trade union environment. I want to salute Madam Benta Opande. is a trade unionist like me. She was in Kupet and NAT up to very late. I want to salute any other trade unionist who is here. Kuna mwingine ambaye ni haki yetu? Hayuko, but then we are just the two of us. Apart from that, years old. Hello? Hiyo hesabu ufanye ukarabati. Because with any man, I'm not going anywhere. So when I celebrate 53, I'm 18 years. When I celebrate 54, I'm 18 years. Now, the task that I've been given is very simple, to show you why we have been able to remain the top sponsors. It's about loving your business. Loving your business in terms of talk to everybody. By the way, when you talk about these things to everybody, they imagine that you are crazy. But they don't know that in my first month in BF Suma, that was 3 days, I earned 8,114. 3 days. When Madam President earned 100 shillings, I did 8,114. My second month, I did 116,429. My third month, when my daughter, because I'm here with all my children, and I forced them to come in. Madam President, you are not alone. When you force justice to come in without knowing, enroll those who are very dear to you, enroll them, they'll thank you later. So what I did when I came in, my first legs, one of my legs is Madam Benta, my other leg is my daughter, my other leg is a friend called Jane Diaka in Nakuru. So I brought all my relatives, enrolled them by force, whether you like it or not. So one, if you want to remain a top sponsor, don't take a no from relatives. Because the money that you're working for so hard, they will want to enjoy when they're not working. And we are told, don't give somebody fish. Show them how to do what? To do the fishing, okay? You'll be at peace. Because at the end of the day, if everybody is earning in your house, including my last born, who is 23, when she earns 8,000, do I need to give pocket money? Well, you show them the steps. They will come to realize that BF Suma is so real that with just a little effort, they are able to attain what they want to do. Now, my third month, I did 77,000. I was very happy because I was actually a leader in 29 days. Leader, 29 days. My first month, I was a leader. In 3 months, I was a senior diamond leader. And the money kept rising. So it came to 94, then it came to 204, then it came to 219, then 229, then 304. And this last month, I got a whooping 381,000. Honestly, makofi kama hayo ni sawa sawa. So, as I agitate for people's rights, I have become cleverer because I'm able to make money extra. Whatever I do in those other circles, they can make you tired. Because actually you are a slave of the people. You cannot even buy a new dress. Umeiba pesa zetu. Sijui umefanya nini. Sijui umefanya. I mean, you have no life of your own. When people talk about wanting even to do those things of MCA, MP, me, I'm done. I don't want, even if they nominated me, I'll tell them, no, thank you, I don't need it. So what we need to do are only 3 issues. Love your business, talk about it every day, talk about it to anybody and to everybody. And I want to surprise you, that as I get a whooping, hiyo sijaweka profit ni za kukula mandazi, sawa sawa. Now when I get 381,000, my cousins are not talking to me. And I said, fine, don't talk to me. You even left. Unatoka hata kwa hizo vitu when they are always asking for money. Every other day somebody has died. Every other day somebody sick. Every other day somebody I don't know is what. Sawa sawa. So leave them alone. When they refuse, just forget about them. Those other relatives. But your immediate family, force them. Because what you are doing to them will help them later. They will thank you later. Sawa sawa. Number 2, talk about it. Yani wewe ongea mpaka watu wakikuona wapige kona. It's okay, wapige kona mtakutana baadaye. Because when you're becoming millionaires, people love to associate with success. Yani watu wanapenda saa zile uko juu, and they keep telling you, you are so lucky. I tell them there's no luck. There's work to be done. And as Madam President always tells us, that there is price to be paid upfront. When we do everything that we are doing, there's price to be paid upfront. And what I love about BF Suma and any other multi-level marketing company is that there is a procedure to follow. When we are talking about the list, if you don't have a list and you don't plan your work, you are not going anywhere. If you don't talk to people on a daily basis, and this yellow book is a powerful tool. When you sit people down, and that is why you are told, don't do the business on phone. Unless somebody has come in and has no time, please don't do the business on phone. Because when you sit somebody down one-on-one with this book, it makes a lot of sense, and the chances are 90% that they'll become part of the business. Sawa sawa. The last one, because people are very, very tired, is that don't sell from an empty wagon. Because even those who want to come in can give you money in advance, you give them the product, and then you get them in later. Because Kenyans are impulse buyers. You talk to their heart when they are seeing the product. And all other issues that have been said, be a product of the product, look like you're the product. I have seen people who sell, but they don't seem even to have heard about anati kitu ya kuoga. Unaangalia sura yake anakaa kama steel wool. And sincerely, we have this soap that when you use 2-3 days, you will definitely, unless umerogwa, you will see a difference in your skin, honestly. But you look at people who claim to be selling. Let us not look for people to sell for. Let us start with ourselves. And the way Madam Prexidis was showing us what she takes, like in Njugu Karanga, on daily basis, when you seriously use these products, you can be sure that your money is big. And so continue talking to these people, create a rapport, talk to them on daily basis, encourage them, love them. We've told about everything the whole day. So let a day not pass if you have not recruited someone. When they tell you no, no means another person. So let's keep on. Let's believe in our company. Let us tell people the benefits. When they want to listen, fine. When they don't want to listen, they will see you taking nice photographs in the beaches of the world. May God bless you. Thank you very much.
Hey, have you been challenged? For real? Anyway, those ones who have been asleep, I think it's time to wake up. Thank you so much, Mr. Innocent. Thank you so much, Madam Rehema. Thank you so much, Madam Prexidis. I tell you one thing. These people have brought in a new wave of spirit. And those ones who felt like we were only beginning to wane, they can now understand we are now at the starting point where we are going to cruise. I want to thank everybody who has been there as well. I want to thank the team that has been there. We are now getting into the last, before we hear Mr. Blare's parting shot. We are now getting into the last group of discussion, and this is like a plenary session where we are going to say, this is the way forward, this is our way forward. The panelists will be perhaps sitting in front here. Allow me to call them. Mr. Albert, Mr. Manda, Mr. BK, Honorable Onyancha, Mr. Kiplagat, Mr. Inoti. I'm very keen about calling those leaders because those are the 5 lines that form my network. Interestingly, one line has 2 people, but allow me to do that because of variance of different things. Behind you, there are some seats that you can comfortably occupy. I think they're about 5 or 6. I'll be the one who will be firing the questions to you. But no, it's not about questions. It's just a discussion as to the way forward. I don't know which is the best place to sit. Is it here or is it... No, me, I don't want to sit there. I want to listen to them. Maybe I can ask Mr. Bulare, because there are some things that he said that we need to take into account, maybe to sit up front there so that we hear from them. Sometimes including people who have vast experience in doing things adds value. Please do have a seat. Who needs a seat? Oh, Mr. BK. Okay. Oh, I had called him and... okay. I think there are some things that came out from other leaders as they were talking. Those who dream about being chased with knives, if your dreams don't scare you, then they ain't worth any dreaming. But as I listened to the kind of dreams people have, then I realized that others don't dream at all. Now, this is the plenary session that will tell us which way forward in terms of moving from here to the next level, and where and when do we think we will have the next session like this. The reason why I'm not there is because I want to hand over the mantle to you and just have become as, you know, the lady who walks in and they say, Mama yao amengia. At that point in time, I need to say that it's been great, you know, listening to you. It's been a wonderful opportunity hearing each one of you speak. At least the only person who had not spoken was Mr. Inoti, but I was careful that he may leave in the middle of the meeting because he had told me he has a different call outside. So at least as we now move forward, the observations that you may have made, the date when you think we should be having. We may perhaps leave the date and the country, but the kind of suggestions that we would want to have. To kick you off, one thing that I desire to see is unity. Let me stand here for a while. So that the one thing that I desire to see moving forward is oneness. We are not going to operate like party. We are not going to operate like parties where we say alliance to so-and-so, alliance to so-and-so. If we all focus on a common goal, then we will move forward without having enmities within us. I want us to focus on where we intend to take our teams and where we intend to take this business besides Kenya. And when we are talking about taking this business besides Kenya, it needs a serious force. That force cannot be achieved if we are not in unity. We are going to move as suggested. And this morning, as I was saying that I think this is the first and last kind of session I will chair, I was told, yes, don't worry, you have able people, and I can see them. And I can say that we are going to move forward. Starting from tomorrow, the kind of seminar we are going to have will be totally out of this world. I want to thank the team that has covered this event live streaming from the time we started here, led by GK, please. That is Kome. And imagine, this is what is called pro bono. It's not charging a penny to do this. Some of these people rarely exist. 3 days covering your event, and saying, this is a story I want to write again and again and again. He's from the corporate world, having worked with KCB. When he saw my bank statement, he said, "Apana, hata mimi nafikiri nimelea machozi ya kutosha. Let me now quit and join." When I go to the bank where I used to queue, I no longer queue. I just make a call and they come to my office. That's the beauty of being part of the bank. And now, as I say, from here, we move in unison. The first things that we are going to do is to have one monthly meeting in Nairobi like we have in Mombasa. I think everybody needs to hear the stories of the other side from where we started and where we are. People were asking me, we have never seen Manda in K1. Where does he operate from? He will tell us where he operates from. And now, from now, you will be hearing much of him. I will start off with Mr. Manda. He will give us a few suggestions as to the way forward and what he thinks. Then in that order, we will take our points as we proceed. This is going to take less than 20 minutes. Then we will have a parting shot from Mr. Blare and we will call it an afternoon. Thank you.
Just here sitting, okay. Good afternoon. Thank you. I don't think I got lost, as Madam President has said, but truly, Kasema team and my brother Gedenji, they may not have seen me more times, because when the COVID came in, I went and started operating from my house. So I was just seeing Mr. Gedenji doing whatever. My business was to call all my leaders wherever they are. And I didn't sleep. I was in business. If you look at the records there, you can see yourself. So I didn't sleep. Now, I will say like our president last 1 month, when he went to Kakamega. Don't see a lion akiwa amenyeshewa ufikiri amekuwa paka. So I'm still a lion. Now, before the COVID-19 came in, because it's what meant so many people to run away, you know, people fear death. I can tell you, people fear the word death. Although Christian faith tells us death is the only way to take you to glory. But we need to live here more to enjoy more. Si tuko namna hiyo? Before this COVID started, we had our normal program of having all the leaders gather together either in Nairobi or in Mombasa. And we did that very well. Wale mulikuwa kwa wale wa zamani muko hapa, you can attest to that. We were gathering in one place, na when we leave that place, moto ilibaki ikifanya nini? Now we have gotten new team in the system, ambao sasa tunaongezea wapi? Na itakuwa zaidi ya vile ilikuwa. Issue of unity in network marketing, doing in one company, sio kitu ya kushinda mkiambiwa. That is a normal thing. All the leaders should be working as. Na the beauty is mimi